Welcome back to our channel.
I'm Shruti.
And I'm Dre. And together we are Beauty and the Beard.
Today we're jumping back into some House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon, episode 3, second of his name. So let's set the table before we go on to the next meal. So in episode 2, we found out that Corlys tried to wed his daughter to the king, Lady Lena. Very creepy scene watching that old man walk with that child. Very disturbing. Found out King Viserys has leprosy. I didn't actually find that out from the show, but one of you guys in the YouTube comments were very kind enough to let us know. King Viserys has leprosy. Rhaenyra names her crush, Sir Criston Cole, the Dornish man, to the Night's Guard. We see interaction between Princess, the queen who never was, and Princess Rhaenyra, where she tries to shit on her parade. Very interesting trade of dialogue there.
You can see how grown Rhaenyra is in that conversation. She's like, you're trying to get me angry, but it's not gonna work. But anyways.
Okay. So Rhaenyra flies to Dragonstone on Syrax on the Gold Dragon, and alone does what 10 of her father's men couldn't do. Goes, shuts down Daemon verbally, and gets the egg back safely. Of course, Daemon, the reason that they even went there is because Daemon lied to them and told them that he was being wed to his whore and that she was bearing their child. The king chooses to wed Alicent, Rhaenyra's best friend, which was an interesting choice, and we'll see how that plays out. And at the end of the episode, we see not only the Crabfeeder, who looks like mankind, going to work on these guys, nailing people to the wood just to make sure his crab feed doesn't leave. You know what I'm saying? Corlys goes to Daemon for an alliance in fear of losing his shipping lanes. And Corlys goes to Daemon to establish basically an alliance to stop the Crabfeeder because over the fear of losing his shipping lanes, which is one of their great sources of power.
Wealth and power.
Wealth and power, that's right. So,
without a further ado,
episode 3, House of the Dragon, second of his name.
The little black box, Dre. You think there's an egg in there?
Oh my God, look at this guy. Oh! Jesus Christ.
Ah!
No!
There was a whistle.
I heard that too. Oh,
bruh.
Fuck.
Save me!
Oh! Your prince don't care about you.
Oh, fuck! You smell something cooking?
Bitch, you cooking?
Yo,
what? Into the cave. Look how long that neck is.
Oh! Clean out his boots!
Instantly. Charred.
Oh.
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit!
Oh, fuck.
He felt that.
He has your hair, your grace.
Look at all the pigs.
He does have my hair. He has your eyes, your 2 years old and already our boy has a king. He may yet, brother.
He had a baby with what's his face already?
Eating porridge with his hands.
Oh.
So Alicent already
They
pushed
jumped ahead 2 years.
2 years.
Wow.
I want to see Rhaenyra.
Lord Jason expects them.
She's pregnant again, babe.
If the crown were ever to enter.
There she is.
There she is.
The dragon's eyes. Again.
Your grace.
Did I say to stop?
The other Grace.
You are to stay by order of the princess.
Oof.
Oof.
The Queen commands you to leave the Godswood at once.
Oof.
Wow.
Butting heads.
Princess.
Days are long, but Aegon came quickly and without fuss.
What would the maids have to say?
Yeah.
They had some looks on their face. The days are long.
Ride out.
All screw like children when they're being slaughtered. I find it discomforting.
It's a hunt.
That's hilarious. Like children. No one's here for me, she said. What's that mean?
They're all here to celebrate the boy.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Incest. More incest.
Incest makes you want more lady.
Well, you get all these birth defects. Did he just smirk this guy? I don't like him.
Who's that?
I don't know.
What will happen to Lady Joanna?
She's to be sold to a pillow house in the Free Cities, if you believe the rumours.
Wow.
We've been dragged into it by your uncle and the sea snake.
And how have you served the one with late Lady Red Wine, waiting cake?
Oh my God. Don't play with Rhaenyra. Bruh.
Lannisport, of course. No, the King's Wood. It's fine hunting ground. The best sport is to be found at Castle Rock, near my home. Have you been?
Once. On tour with my mother when I was young. And honestly can't recall much of that either.
The Rock is thrice the height of the High Tower in Old Town, taller still than the wall in the north. It's been said that if one were to...
Hey.
Is that what I am to you? A tourist to proffer about to the great houses. It's arrogant and self-serious.
Well, I thought you might have that in common.
Ooh.
Since you came of age,
Sir Kristen Cove. That looks like fucking Magneto in that helmet.
You want me to kill him?
She's considering.
She's considering it.
We should return to camp, Princess.
We should take in the Kingswoods.
She's trying to take in some Kingwood.
Andre.
Betrothed, Sir Kristen.
I had an adventure. You held enough power to write my name into the White Book, and it was the highest honor any Cole had ever known. All that I have, I owe to you.
Wow.
Now, I'd hardly call that toothless, Princess.
You changed this man's life.
Rhaenyra may take her place there by my side without shame for her loss in station.
What loss of state?
Station.
It is your sworn duty to report rebellion stirring in my kingdom.
There has been nothing of the sort, Your Grace.
You're not only Rhaenyra's father, you're the king. She'll do as you command.
Yeah, that's the way to do. That's the way to operate your family.
There is another choice beyond Castle Rock.
Uh-oh. Let's hear it.
Prince Aegon.
Her brother? Her brother.
What?
The boy just turned 2 on her.
Yes, but it would cease the endless proposals for Rhaenyra's hand.
What the?
Betrothed them.
I came here to hunt.
I remember in Game of Thrones hearing that somebody was killed by a wild boar while they were hunting. I wonder if this is the case. Oh my good. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh, I was so close to her face. She's gonna come back to the camp with the wild boar and people are gonna revere her.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so she had
Wow, wow. Ho, hey.
Watch her waddle.
It's true.
I named her to protect the realm from Daemon. She was my only child. I poured all my thought and will into it.
You try to manifest
Obsession
it.
killed Rhaenyra's mother.
Viserys.
I thought Rhaenyra was the way out of my abyss.
Help us, Sir Christian.
You just rest his hand on her belly. That's what it is. It's not gonna be good. Those antlers are giving me a feeling.
Oh, the white one! It's the white one! That's how you know she's the fucking boss.
He literally looked right at you. You are the white heart. Actually, I don't know if that's a compliment. I shouldn't say that. You are the queen.
I fucking had the boar to the white heart. This guy is impressed. The butcher's impressed with the killing. You saw him?
Give her grace some peace.
Like you said, the maids had a face on. He's crying, and let's give the lady here some tea.
But it's been long days. For who?
You mustn't ignore the certain truth that if Rhaenyra were to step over Aegon to ascend the throne, the realm would tear itself apart.
That's hilarious.
They all swore obeisance to her. How are you feeling, husband?
The gods have punished me for my indulgences.
That's what they used to say for hangovers.
Too good.
The gods have punished me.
What do you believe, Viserys?
That I am forever doomed to anger one person in the pleasing of another.
Then I pose a simpler question.
Did he make call for help?
He would sooner die. But his king does not mean to allow that.
That's hilarious.
You have no further use for me. You might as well peddle me for what you can. A mountain stronghold or a fleet of ships.
I have misjudged you now. On your mother's memory. You will not be supplanted.
Marriage in
That's
it.
a big.
It's
That's a
huge.
big fucking on your mother's memory.
Yeah.
See smoke. Must be the crab feeders. This must be the
No,
stepstones.
this is the aid that's coming.
We must give them one. An offering of flesh to bait the crab.
Who?
Daemon. All of you played in his council, uncle. Other than master of complaints.
Enough, Leno.
Oh, master of complaints. Wow, the crab feeder came out first.
What's in?
Look at this guy. Look at this creature. Oh. Ow. Oh, flying knee. Jorge Masvidal. Look at him running. Woo, that boy got some speed on him. As much as Daemon could.
That's it.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh no! Oh
Wow.
no!
Three
Three.
solid hits. Fuck. Oh my. Oh man. Bruh. You guys all came out for one, bruh. He's on.
The goddess. Oh, he was a decoy. Where is he hiding?
Oh my. Oh man.
Blood.
Oh.
Oh! Got two of them.
That was sick.
He got him. He killed him. They didn't even show it. They didn't even show it. Oh!
That's how dark it got. They didn't even.
Oh!
My God.
He's leaving them for the crabs, Dre. Ew! Daemon's a beast.
Wow.
Wow, wow, wow.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh. These guys.
Episode 3 of House of the Dragon.
Oh my.
Second of his name. What did we learn?
When we learned that Alicent had her baby with the king.
We jumped ahead 2 years.
2 years.
It's Aegon's second name day.
Yeah.
And on their second name day, they organized the hunt.
Yeah.
They went over to the hunt, and at the hunt, in the tent, outside the tent, there were plenty of suitors for Rhaenyra.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, plenty of suitors for Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra has no interest. She winds up taking off and going into the forest, where she's joined by Sir Criston Cole. The father gets drunk and pretty much bitches about having the choice now of having an actual king compared to his daughter, which he promised. And, you know, he struggles back and forth going with that. And consistently, people come up to him and keep oh, you should marry this person. Oh, you should do this with Rhaenyra. You should do that with Rhaenyra. You should name Aegon the king. You should send Rhaenyra away.
The worst was that the king's hand says, "Oh, Rhaenyra should marry her little brother."
Yeah, that was the
that would
suggestion.
end all this.
That was the craziest
discussion
suggestion.
of marriage, you know.
So then afterwards, we see that what's ironic about the episode is that the Hand of the King mentions that when they figure out that they're going to be hunting a buck that is referred to as the White Hart, an all-white buck, he says that this is a sign from the gods. You killing the white buck on Aegon's second name day is a sign from the gods that he is king. Ironically, by the end of the episode, the white buck shows up to Rhaenyra, stares her in the face, stands there, and then runs off. So we all know who was actually in the gods' favor that day.
Exactly.
King Viserys drunkenly stumbles into killing a buck that's being restrained, and they have to help him with his second strike so that he delivers the killing blow. This episode for him was very mundane. He seems to be a pawn in the game that he actually controls. So it's very, like, I mean, everybody has a plan on how to sway his interest. And what is so funny about that is that the king is so easily swayed and persuaded by actions and emotions, yet his daughter is dead set on what she wants, she will have, and she will take when she chooses. You know what I'm saying? And I love Rhaenyra even more now. I mean, she's stone cold with Alicent ever since that she became a thing, you know? When they had that little back and forth where the bard was playing, and he's like, the princess demands, and she's like, no, the queen, you know?
The back and forth.
And then after the bard goes away, the queen has to plead with Alicent has to plead with Rhaenyra to come. And then Rhaenyra almost bails her out. She's like, okay, I don't want to really talk to you. Did the king command it? Oh, okay, then it must be done. Let's go. We don't need to talk, me and you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really like how she's dead set on doing things the way she wants to do them.
Rhaenyra even threw a shot at her father. He's like, yo, if you were making decisions based on strength and of the kingdom and this and that, you would have married Lyanna, the 12-year-old Corlys's daughter.
That's right, because you're trying to marry me off strategically, but yet you didn't get married strategically.
Exactly.
That's right.
She threw some shots at him.
Do as I say, not as I do.
And then in the end, when he's like, I just want you to be happy. I just want you to marry the person that you chose, like as I did. And I'm like, oh, that's what he did with Alicent. He didn't go with the smart choice. He went with
the one that made him happy.
Exactly.
Because all of the nights that she stayed in his chambers made him feel good. Repaired the thing that broke off of his model. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So Alicent is actually pregnant again. That was something to see. So he's not playing around. He got one in. He's getting the next one out. And the king wants to convince Rhaenyra to. The Hand of the King wants Alicent to convince. The Hand of the King would like Alicent to convince the king that Aegon
should be
heir.
the heir. Yeah.
She doesn't. I mean, the thing is, I mean, it's almost kind of twofold because like she said, what mother wouldn't want to see their son
reign,
be king?
Yeah.
But at the same time, her relationship with Rhaenyra and the fact of her knowing Rhaenyra would be a great queen. And the thing is, everything that they're telling her about Rhaenyra is all just because she's female. So it's gotta hurt knowing that you not only betrayed your friend, married her father, pumping out kids for him that will now replace her as queen, you know? So it's an interesting position that she's in, but she still seems to be
rooting for Rhaenyra.
And her arguments are intellectual, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's not just talking nonsense. She comes to the king and she's like, what's wrong? What's this? Why's that? Why wouldn't you send help? Why wouldn't you do this? You know, so on and so forth.
She's actually the one that made Viserys send the aid for Daemon, because he's like, would you rather the crab feeders thrive or the crab feeders be eradicated? And that's when he's like, okay, he was the next scene where you see him in the council writing up the letter to send to Daemon with his guards. So yeah, she's a really good character to have by his side, honestly, for the king.
So Rhaenyra and Kristen Cole, they come across a wild boar and they eventually wind up murdering it. They march it back into town after the hunt, and everybody seems to be thoroughly impressed with Rhaenyra, covered in boar's blood and being like half of its size. You know what I'm saying? So that was crazy. So we saw that the White Hart actually seemed to chose Rhaenyra other than Aegon because it actually found her.
Seeked her out.
They were hunting it, and it came and found her. You know what I'm saying? So that was a very telling scene. And then and how the acknowledgement of that scene being an exchange of energy was when Rhaenyra tells Circus and Cole, "Oh, put away your sword. It's okay." You know what I'm saying? And then he winds off, and she's like, "Oh, I got what I needed from that exchange." You know what I'm saying? Daemon goes fucking yo. This guy goes Captain America on the boat. Like, they drop him from the plane into the water. He goes on the boat, clears out half of their force, and then baits everybody out for his dragon to cook them all up. That was a dope ass scene, because I'm like, Daemon's not quitting, but they had all the bow and arrows there. The man pulled out a knife, slice, got back his sword, cut down how many guys? They finally hit him with 3 arrows, put him down, and then they sent out the entire force for him, not knowing that he set them up. But the thing is, what's so crazy is like I was saying so much after the first episode, how Daemon is psycho. He's just like, he's almost like Ramsay, where he's like remorseless. He just the way he moves is so. He moves so visceral, you know what I'm saying? He's like a Mortal Kombat character, you know what I'm saying? Like,
fearless.
And have him putting himself up into that position, and not like me. I thought he was gonna kill the Master of Complaints or stab the Master of Complaints and then send him out for the crabs to feed on and then jump on them.
Because that's how crazy we thought he was.
This guy went out on his own and fucking slaughtered half of the forces, and then dismembered the crab feeder. That shot of the crab feeder's torso with the fucking intestines hanging out and the blood running in the water, and Daemon covered in blood. Wow, what a shot that was.
That was definitely epic.
Yeah, man. So another great fucking House of the Dragon episode. What a great adventure.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the next one. And the thing is, with the time jumps,
yeah,
you never know what's going to happen in that actual episode. Because what's crazy is, like, yeah, we saw at the end of the last episode, Daemon and Corlys getting together talking about the war. And then they're like, King, the matter at the Stepstones is urgent. He's like, it's been 3 years.
They've been fighting that shit for 3 years.
3 days is no. It won't matter if it waits another 3 days. But like, the time jumps, like, what is coming? Who knows what's going to happen next? You know what I'm saying? But we can't wait for the next adventure.
Yep.
Thank you all for watching this episode of House of Dragon with us today.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like our video.
Let us know what you thought of the episode down in the comments, and be sure to go over to our Patreon to check out our full-length reaction, or just to support our channel.
I'm Shruti.
And I'm Dre. For Beauty and the Beard, we're signing out to the next one. Peace.